In this session, I'm going to show you how to back up your new NAS box using the Veeam client for Linux. It is a free agent. You just need to download it from the Veeam website, and I'm going to show you how to do this. First of all, you need to go on the Veeam website to download the software. And you need an account, but it's a free account, so it's very easy to create. And then you go there, and you get to the Veeam agent for Linux. As I said, it's free when you use it in free edition mode, and it's perfectly fine to use this for a standalone computer at home. So you choose Debian Ubuntu, x64 64-bit. Okay. And what we want is to download the repository package. So it's not actually the software itself, is going to create a repository package for Debian. So you don't have to worry about updates, because it will make all the updates very seamless. So I save this somewhere on my desktop. So it's a DB file that I'm going to save on my NAS box. Oops. And here it's just fine. And then I will jump on the command line and show you how this works. To use NTFS drives on Linux, we need to install the driver first. So let's do this. Yes. Done. So now let's plug the hard drive and see where this is popping up. So NAS. Okay, so it's recognized, which is good. And then we're going to see if it's listed here. So it's SDC1 NTFS, but it's not mounted, which means that we need to create a mount point for this. So I'm going to create a mount point in media USB-HD, and then I'm going to mount the hard drive in there. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Media USB. Perfect. Okay, and then we jump into webmin to make this mount permanent. Yes, and we will do the backup in Veeam backup. So we already downloaded the package that will allow us to actually install the Veeam repository. So now we can move to the next stage. So we're going to execute this command here, and you've seen that we've downloaded the DB package here. So I just have to run this. Okay, it was very quick. And now that the repository is available to Debian, what we need to do is install the agent directly. So we need the Debian version, and because we're using Debian 12, we need to copy this command here. Paste it here. And yes. Perfect. Let's continue. It doesn't concern us. Okay, so the next stage is to grant permissions to user. So because Veeam is running under the specific username, we need to add this username to the Veeam group. So I'm going to use my user to do this. And finally, we just start Veeam and do the initial setup. Yes, accept, accept, accept. So we don't need to patch the recovery because it's really a standard PC, so it doesn't need any specific driver. Next, that's where you would normally put a license, but because we're going to use the free edition, so we just had to click on finish. And we can actually start doing the configuration now. So we call this backup job 1, it's fine. So we want to back up the entire machine. It's a local backup. And then that's where we browse and go to the media, USB HD, Veeam backup. And we're going to create a directory here, which is going to be our Debian NAS box. Okay, so we can go to next. We don't want to create a schedule right now, but what do we want to do is to actually start the job now and finish. And you can actually look at the progress here. So the way it does, it creates a snapshot, meaning it freezes the state of the hard drive, does the backup, and when the backup is finished, it releases the snapshot and all the changes are written back to disk. Done. So this took about 5 minutes, and it worked really well. And now let's see how the next step would be to create the recovery USB drive. So basically the way it works is that you download the ISO file from the Veeam website, and then you create a USB drive that will allow you to boot the PC with this USB drive and recover the disk or the files that you want from this. So to conclude on this section, this is where you need to go to download your recovery media. So the Veeam Linux recovery media is here, and you download it there, and that's the button you put on the USB key, so you can, sorry, you need a 64-bit. Put this on the USB stick, and then you're able to recover the system. Here you can also use the user guide, because it's really big and there's a lot of things to cover. But essentially it is an enterprise system that is very powerful, so there's a lot of things to read, but it's really interesting. So this is it for us, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you.